Hi, I'm Lonnie. Welcome to my channel. This is my unpopular K-pop opinions video. These are actually my own opinions, so feel free to throw shade in the comment section, but these aren't actually supposed to be hateful. Let's get into it. Aespa. So, standing Aespa is not wrong. They did have a very strong debut in my opinion. However, standing them pre-debut and making them your alt group, considering the fact that they just got here, kind of sounds a little dumb to me. Just because, they only have one song, one music video, I would say definitely I take time to stan a group. Blackpink. So, in my opinion, Ice Cream is better than How You Like That. For me, How You Like That was just a bit too on the nose and a bit too predictable for me. But Ice Cream, because we don't usually get pink concepts from them, just holds a special place in my heart. So yeah, Ice Cream over How You Like That. In my opinion, the album had a little too much English. I want to say at least 50%, if not more, of the album was in English. And I just wish that Jisoo could sing more often. And I'm not sure if part of the reason she wasn't getting a lot of lines before 2020 was because she didn't know as much English as the other members. I'm hoping that YG gives us another what happened in 2020 and avoids the whole one comeback every year or so. But if they continue to only give Blackpink one comeback a year, I feel like even though the girls are talented, they'll never truly reach their full potential if they stay under YG Entertainment. I do not think Solo should have came out as early as it did. Just because there's already so many solo stands within the Blackpink fandom, and I feel like YG really plays into the solo standing, and part of it is because of how much solo activities the members have. I also feel like this kind of contributed to the Jennie hate train, but that's a conversation for a different video. Editing me here, so we just got news that Rosé solo is coming out soon, and I'm excited. Black Swan / Rania, I think that they continue to use the black member in the group as shock value, and as a black person, I really don't like it. I think that they need to get my good sis out of there ASAP, especially considering I don't know how racism towards black people is in Korea. I'm sure there's definitely a lot of ignorance, which is why I wonder how she's being cared for behind the scenes. BTS. So my first opinion, or fact really, all of the members are dating. All of the members are dating and or have dated, and we are not going to be the ones to marry them. Hard pill to swallow, I know. Move on. Also, I feel like part of the reason why BTS is so popular is because they are constantly experimenting with their sound. They don't have a specific genre of music that they stick to. Obviously, it all kind of falls under the pop umbrella, but they don't have a specific sound, if that makes sense. Itzy! Okay. In my opinion, Leah isn't actually as bad of a dancer as people are trying to make her out to be. I think her group mates are just next level. Each member could be, main or lead dancer if they were put in any other group. I feel like Leah just probably doesn't hit her motions quite the same as the other members do. And maybe the Itzy dance style just isn't the best style for her. She's not necessarily a bad dancer for it. Also, Itzy will completely dominate 4th gen girl groups. There, I said it. I also think that Itzy was an accidental success, considering there is no survival show on how Itzy came to be, unlike their other label mates or entertainment mates like what Stray Kids, Twice, etc. Also, they mentioned that JYP helped more with this era for the making of Not Shy, which further proves the fact that they didn't think Itzy would get this popular this soon. Twice. They just need more solo work to expand their brand. They are very popular. I feel like we should see them do a few more solo adventures because there honestly aren't that many like toxic solo stands. Like Onces are actually very chill. Also, Signal and Knock Knock are not bad songs. TXT, aka Tomorrow by Together. This might sound a little controversial, but I don't likely see them shedding the label of being BTS's like younger brothers or younger group, if that makes sense. Just because BTS is the biggest group in the world right now, and unless BTS just stops promoting altogether, odds are they're always going to be compared to them. Just because groups that aren't even under Big Hit still get asked about BTS, and it's strictly because they're both under the K-pop umbrella. SuperM sounds like nothing but a giant cash grab and a clear expansion towards the Western market. Like, they've only been active for about 2 years now, and SM has already tried pushing them into the Grammys. The Grammys has always been with the foolishness, and they're actually pretty unaccepting of anything in general, really. Like, even Beyonce gets turned away from the Grammys often. I feel like that's why they got so much hate in the beginning, is because it seems like a huge cash grab on SM's part. Like, people kind of saw through the bullshit on that one. I worry a lot for the health of some idols just because it does seem like some of them are becoming like dangerously thin, and I don't know if it's just because I live in America and maybe I'm not used to seeing body types like that, but I still worry that like some of them go through unhealthy means to get as thin as they are, and I know that's no fault of like the consumers or even the idols themselves, but more so the company and some of the vigorous beauty standards set on public figures. I feel like Korea needs to enforce some sort of law saying that you can't debut until you're a certain age, just because I feel like 17 isn't a bad age to debut, but honestly when you're like 15 and 14 years old, it makes me uncomfortable just because of how sexualized minors are. And like we kind of got to listen to Jungkook talk about it at one point. I hope that they already have laws set in place for minors that are idols or just minors in the workspace in general. But unfortunately, I don't know what those are or what they look like. Anyways, that's the end of my video. I'll see you guys in the next one.